Hi, I'm John. My dad and I love motorbikes. However, we never got to ride together, and in 2020, I lost Dad to cancer. I was devastated and lost my way a little. That wasn't until I had a great idea. I would take the memory of my dad on a motorcycle journey around the coast of Great Britain, and whilst doing it, I would raise money for the hospice that looked after my dad. So here's my journey. Just me, myself, and my dad. Here's what happened.
So you meet me at, it's just turned 7 o'clock in St David's. It's very quiet, so I'm trying to be quiet. Don't know why I'm bothering, because I'm going to turn the bike on in a minute. All hell's going to break loose. Let's get ready to go. Do you know what, it's so funny when I'm sitting here getting ready. It feels like a workout getting ready. I get all hot and sweaty. But then as soon as I start riding, it's freezing. Right. Right, let's go. Oh, I need fuel at some point. Sorry, St David's, I truly am. However loud it is on the GoPro, I swear to God, it's a million times louder when you're actually here. I'm not bragging, it's annoying. Right, let's get out to St David's. I expect this morning the roads will be super quiet because it's Sunday. So yeah, I expect it will be a quiet morning riding, which is good. I'll make some decent progress, I hope. It's a pretty little town, St David's. I wouldn't be in a huge rush to come back though. I mean, if you want to see all the cathedrals and stuff, then that's great, but I don't know, for somewhere that's so touristy, it's not very well equipped for tourists. There's a few cafes and stuff, but there's not like, for the amount of people there were milling about yesterday, there doesn't seem to be a lot of places to like eat. And it's very expensive here. I was a bit shocked actually, very expensive. Ooh. We're riding towards the east, so I could have some sunshine in my eyes, but we could also have a sunrise. Yes! Let's go. Oh, speed bumps. Look at that. Look at that. Early bird catches the worm. Oh, and there's a petrol station. I need petrol. Well, I will do at some point, so that's great. All my ducks are in a row this morning. Okay, we are full of fuel. Set to 0. Ready for the day, although, I don't know if you can see that, but that is a fuel pump that reads 666. Coming off of St David's into England, it must be some kind of airline like corridor, because I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planes. I don't know if you can see on the GoPro, but all just shooting towards the sun. My girlfriend would love to see that. That's awesome. She works with planes. She's not a plane spotter. Although she might as well be a plane spotter. Actually, do you know what? Now that I think about it, my girlfriend's a plane spotter. What a ginormous geek. That's alright, I don't think any less of her. I still love her very much. She's very wonderful. Really missing her actually. Missing all my family. It's nearly back, and it hasn't been that long really. So, oh, God, it's freezing. God, my knees and my thighs, and actually my head. So cold. God, the temperature's really dropped today. I know I've been moaning a little bit that it's been cold, but all of a sudden it's absolutely freezing out here. It feels like a winter's morning. I mean, obviously it's not, but definitely below 10 now. Definitely. This is obviously what I've got to look forward to for the rest of my trip. Really cold mornings. I'm not prepared for that, but I've got to do the miles regardless, so it doesn't matter. But I think because we've had such a warm summer, you know, sort of nowhere near climatised for autumn and winter. You know, this is the first bit of cold I've really felt since summer ended. So yeah, not really used to it. I haven't really built up to it. I've gone from scorching hot to freezing. Woo! That'll wake you up in the morning. Day 15, you cold son of a bitch. I'm really hoping round here somewhere I can get some breakfast, because obviously I missed breakfast at the B&B. Oh, what a time to be alive. The Golden Arches. You cheeky, cheeky thing. I don't mind if I do, thank you very much. What a fantastic thing to have happened. Okay, we'll just park the mighty VanVan up here. And we'll go and get ourselves some breakfast. See you guys in a bit. Okay, breakfast is done. Oh, and it felt good. It felt warm. It felt good to be caffeinated. Good to be caffeinated. Nice sausage and egg McMuffin. Jolly good. Oh, it says that way. I don't think I want to go that way though. Maybe I do. Let's go around the roundabout and have a look. But yeah, it was nice. But I was talking to the lady in there, and but I don't feel like such a wimp now for worrying about the cold, because she says it was 4 degrees this morning. It did actually get down to 3 as well in her car thermometer. So is it that one? Okay, it was that one.
Hey guys, so you join me here at Wise Man's Bridge. Just stops here for a little stop. Some very excited poochers out here. But it's been a lovely ride this morning. Made a lot of progress. Some very excited pooch. But no, made some really nice progress. This is a beautiful little beach. It's quite quiet apart from the dog. But have a look. So I've just found myself now on the Gower, really. And it's a lovely beach. And there's an inn up there as well. I'm sure you can get a nice frosty beer on a nice day like today. So I've still got a long way to go though. I still have to go all the way down the coast, and then all the way over there there's a spit of land right in the distance over there. I don't know if you can see it. That's like Rhossili, so that's like quite a distance away, and then I've got to carry on around the coast all the way to Barry. So I've still got a fair distance to go. Seems like I've got some nice weather. Seems like there's a little cloud over there where I'm going, but that's okay. It's no big deal. It's not going to dampen my spirits. Me and the mighty VanVan down there, we will endure any weather, as we have done this whole trip. But with that, I think let's get back on the bike and do some more miles, because it's still quite early, you know. Yeah, it's just coming on 10 o'clock, so yeah. And we are 64 miles in and 130 miles to go. That's okay. I think we're going to make good time today, all being well with the rest of the journey. But I'm going to leave these dogs to whatever they're doing, and we can make some noise of our own. See you in a bit.
One last look at Wise Man's Bridge. Let's get on our merry way. Beautiful little place. Actually, while I was sitting there, quite a few very old British bikes were making their way through as well. Like old singles, I think. I think it was BSA. I think I saw a Triumph. I'm also fairly sure there was a Norton in there as well. Bump. But yeah, lovely to see those old bikes sort of making their way around. Although they're a single and this is a single, they sound very different. This bike, it's only a small engine, so it's very quite high revving. So although I think it sounds pretty good at low revs. To get any sort of progress, you really have to wring its neck, and it doesn't sound that great, to be honest. It sounds very loud and like a wasp's nest. Whereas those, they're quite lazy engines. They don't rev out that much. So they just make this pat 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 noise, and it's lovely. Lovely sound. Lovely bike. So this is what I've been coming to see. What do you think of that? Let's go for a little explore, shall we?
Good afternoon guys and welcome to Rhossili. So I've just dumped the bike. I put the pack safe cage around all my luggage and obviously locked the top box, took all the valuables off. I'm sure it'll be fine here, but just in case. Oh, actually I think I have to pay for parking. I think it's £1 or £2. So let me do that now while I remember, otherwise I get in trouble. So parking paid for. I have a ticket, but they agreed that there's nowhere to put it on the bike, especially with all this wind, so I just have a ticket. I suppose the thing is it's all National Trust here, so all the money goes towards something. It doesn't just go to some sort of corporation's bank account, which is good, so I don't really mind paying. But yeah, basically I was standing just talking to a bloke while I was getting my phone and stuff out. I trod in loads of dog's mess. Why do people do it? Right in the car park, right in the entrance. Loads of the stuff. So I'm going to go down to the sea, just down there, and wash it off. Waterproof boots. Nice to have a bit of a walk actually. Not done a lot of walking for a while. Okay, the walking down to the beach bit isn't so bad. It's the walking back up again that sucks. So I've actually been here a few times before. I've been surfing here as well. The surfing can be good, it can be a bit shocking. Today, not great. Not great to be honest. I love beaches like this. This is a proper beach. You know? It's just vast in every direction. There's just sand and water and sky. Just a minute. It was a lot easier walking down. Man, I'm out of shape. Now I know how the mighty VanVan feels. Where's my bike gone? Ah, there she is. Lovely. See, I'll put the pack safe cage on so no one can nick my tent. Worked pretty well. Right guys, what do you say? Get back on the bike, finish this sucker off today. 60 miles to go. Let's go.
It's actually really warm now, but that's okay. It will cool down once we get riding. Oh, that was lovely. It's really lovely. That was nice to do something a bit different as well. Makes a change from just sitting in a lay-by or something. And 60 miles, it shouldn't take too long. So I suggest we just kick back, cue the music, and just let the miles come at us. Let's go.
Hey guys, so I'm all in the hotel room now and all chilled out. Yeah, it's been a really, well, for the most part, a cracking day. I mean, I left St David's and it was so cold. I can't believe how cold it was in St David's. So obviously when I found out from the McDonald's lady that it was like 3 degrees, 3 degrees, it made me feel a bit better. I didn't feel like quite so much of a wimp. But but really, really nice roads. Obviously did a few of the smaller roads that I didn't want to do, but you know, generally it was good. And yeah, I feel fatigued today though. I feel like riding through Wales has been a bit more physical. There's been a lot of really tight, small roads. I've been quite tense on the bike. And you can't really see where you're going because there's a lot of blind corners. There's a lot of very high hedgerows in Wales, so you can't really see around the corners. So on the very small roads you can't ride with any fluidity. You've got to be really careful, and I feel quite tense, and I feel it in my body. I feel, to be honest, I think that the riding so many miles on the 125 is really starting to take its toll as well, to be honest. But no, all in all, an enjoyable day. I mean, I had some frustrations at the end with my sat nav, but you know, we're bored of hearing about that now. Yeah, I mean, the B-line's great, but it wasn't the right tool for the job. I need to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow, because I think it's Queen's funeral tomorrow. So I won't be posting on my social media and stuff tomorrow like normal, but I need to double check my route and see what the fuel situation is, because you know, obviously I think some fuel stations and some shops are closing during a certain time. I think I've been on the road, so I am oblivious to what's going on in the world really. So I need to do some research and get reacquainted with the news and see what's actually going on. So I'm going to do that tonight. But with that, let's just change perspective and let's see where I've been today. Okay guys, so here's our trusty map. So it should be fairly simple today. I mostly just followed the coast. So apart from this bit here that I missed out, I kind of came down here from St David's, and I went to Haverford West over here, which is where I have McDonald's. And then I went all down here, Pembroke Dock, went down to Pembroke, which is down here, and then I came up past Tenby, which is here. Then I think I basically came all the way up here past Scott's Bay, then kind of came back on myself here, and then found my way down here to the Gower, which is all down here, and Rhossili, which is all the way down here. So that was really great, spent a lot of time here. Then I went back on myself for a little bit and found my way up to Swansea, and then basically I came all the way over then to Bridgend. So I came all the way over here, then I started getting a bit confused, and that's when I, instead of coming down the coast here to Barry, I kind of just went zoop, and then doop, because I did the M4 here by accident, all this bit. So yeah, pretty straightforward thing today, and that was pretty much exactly 200 miles. I did 200.8 miles, so I'm going to round that up to 201 because I feel like it. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. So with that, if you enjoyed today's episode, give it a thumbs up. If you really loved it, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Keep safe, guys, and I'll see you soon. Plenty more to come. Bye.